Hey there, welcome to GemIIToys. Here we are once again with yet another unboxing and review video, this time taking a look at Captain America from Endgame. I do currently have a giveaway going on if you'd like to check it out. It's on my unboxing and review of the Iron Man Mark 85. I'll link it up here in the corner as well as at the end of the video. But first, remember to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future content like this. So let's take a look at the box first, taking off the slip-on cover. You do have a nice image of Captain America. It's almost like he was painted on there. It looks really nice and I really do like it, as well as a logo of Avengers Endgame. So once you take off the slip-on cover as shown before, this is what you would get. There's not a whole lot to see. It does have some nice glossy logos, as well as on the bottom here you can see it does have Avengers Endgame written on the bottom. Taking a look inside, this is the first thing we would see, which are these two shields. One is broken, the other one has some nice weathering on it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. We do have an instruction manual. And the first thing I want to do here is I want to see if I'm worthy. And I guess I am worthy. I wanted to see this piece first. This is the first time I have a Mjolnir, I think I said that right, made by Hot Toys. It's really nice, made out of plastic. It's very light. Kind of do prefer that, just that way it's just easier for the figure to hold it. Now taking a look here at the figure, let's see. Wow, look at all that scale armor. Let's take off the wrapping off the head. Love this part. For the first time seeing that head sculpt with the helmet on, looks beautiful. Let's take off the rest of the wrappings, or most of them. I'll release him fully from the wrappings a little bit later, but just so you can see and take a look close up of the full figure. I'm loving how he looks. I think this is getting the benefit of all the previous figures, including Infinity Wars. I do like this material. It's almost, I don't know, like rubber. It's hard to describe, and it's got a really nice texture to it. I was so close to getting that Infinity War figure, and I'm very content with this. First impressions are wonderful. I'm digging this guy. Alright, so next up, let's take a look at the accessories. Taking a look at the hands here first. We do have this pointing finger hand. It does come with most, if not all, Captain America figures as far as I know. It's useful for the Hulk smash pose, I guess. Here we have an open hand. Not a whole lot of weathering. It looks like these are recasts of the Civil War hands. They look very similar to me. A little better paint job on the fingers, but I do like how they look. Here we have two of the same for each hand for holding Mjolnir. Next up, we're going to be taking a look here at the compass with a nice picture of Peggy. Here's the back. Real nice pick. I like that, and it does close, as you can see here. It's articulated. Now with this piece you can hook the shield on the back of the figure. I'll demonstrate that later. And taking another quick look here at Thor's hammer. I really like how this looks. It would have been nice to have one just like the D23 version that lights up, but for pictures only is something that I would actually use it. So I'm okay actually without it. Here taking a look at the shield. It's got some dirt. Doesn't look like it has much battle damage, but the back is clean, and it does have these straps made out of plastic, so they won't deteriorate over time. That's nice. Here's the broken shield. I love how this looks, and the strap orientation is corrected. I love that. Yeah, this is an accessory I definitely want to use. Now these pieces, I might display these as well. They do have, on the back they don't, but here you can see it's almost like, you know, in battle, it's like burnt kind of detail from getting slashed by Thanos' powerful weapon. It's almost like heat. Looks really, really nice. And here we have the mouth plates, a semi getting ready for battle angry expression with a magnet. They do attach just like Batman figures. Here we have a very angry faceplate with a magnet as well. This one, Cap is very angry on that one. It's got nice teeth too, you can see. So here's the sculpt. And I gotta say, wow. I mean, take a look at this head sculpt. Really, really nice. This, I think they totally nailed Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, the profile, pretty much from every angle, including the back. The hair looks nice. Yeah, I like him. I do like this sculpt. I dig it. I'm gonna say that a lot throughout this video because I'm just really digging this figure actually. So, well, you know, here is something I'm not too excited. I mean, it does the job, hexagonal base with the adjustable cradle. It's the rest, like the rest of the line, I mean. Infinity War and Endgame. I guess it'll match. It's alright for this figure, it does. And here we have the helmet. You could just kind of carry this if you're using the head sculpt. You could just kind of be holding on to the helmet. It's got a little bit of weathering on it, nothing too crazy, but you can't put it on the sculpt, of course. I do like that he has this. I'm just gonna give it back to him. There you go. Very well, so let's take a look at the figure here on the base. And I wanted to test out the arms, how close they get to the body, just so you can have the standard museum pose. And looks pretty good. I did bend the elbows a little bit to just kind of create the illusion that they're closer. And here I just couldn't wait to stand this guy next to my Civil War cap. I will be doing a in detail comparison video as usual of this guy as well as my original Avengers cap. Compare the three. But there's a noticeable difference in height, at least in this clip. I've stood them together several times, and for some reason here, I don't know if it's the position of the legs, there's not this much difference in height. However, there is a difference. Now here, taking a look at the manual, just getting familiar with the accessories as well as how the straps work on the shield. Let's test it out here. It's like I'm used to. I just wanted to make sure. They have some clips. You can just pull on the strap and the clip will come off. You just need to detach one and just kind of feed. You can just take off the wrist peg and feed the arm and then reattach the strap. So here he is in his first pose. Taking a look at the ankle pivot first. You can put the boot up, kind of put it up a little bit to allow more ankle articulation, but that's pretty good. Here are the knee pads, made out of plastic, just like the Infinity War version. Taking a look here, holding the hammer. He does hold it pretty good, however it is a little bit loose, but I guess that is okay. That way it's easier to feed it into the hand, as those hands will damage if you don't do it properly. Be careful. Here, taking a look at the torso area, does have some weathering, some silver kind of scratches. I did turn off one of the lights so there's not that much reflection, and you can see. And here we have the shield with some dirt. Looks real nice. It's not die cast, but I think it'll do. I do like my die cast shield on the Civil War though, but it is heavy, so that's one of the downsides of that. Now look at this guy. I mean, looks wonderful. I love this look for Cap. The proportions of the shoulders look great to me. And speaking of the shoulder area, the straps, it's not an actual strap, it's a piece of plastic just simulating there's a strap going through. I guess it'll work. The paint application is pretty good. I wish it would have been an actual strap, but oh well, it does have that. I was showing there on the shoulder pad. It's a nice hard plastic with the Avengers Infinity War. Oh, Avengers, not Infinity War. In Infinity War he wasn't wearing them, but now he got those logos again. So here's the belt. Looks good. Mostly made out of plastic, same as Civil War from what I can see, which is good because I haven't had any trouble with deterioration. So speaking of that, these pieces of plastic here, be careful with when you're handling the figure, because over time they can come off, these silver kind of like clips. I've had that trouble before. So I went into this review, I didn't want to see any other reviews. I just wanted to see the promo pics and share my thoughts without watching any others. And I'm glad I did. This guy looks great. I just went into it blind and I'm enjoying this guy so much. So here he is in his Hulk smash pose. Taking another look here at the manual, how to clip on the shield. I did take off this portion of the strap here. You can take all four off, as I kind of showed you a little bit before. And then you grab this piece here and you just clip it on, just like so. Here's the other part, and there you go. Voila, ready to be hooked up on the back of the figure. But first, let's take a look at another kind of pose. I wanted to see how he would look just holding on to his helmet and taking another look at this great head sculpt. Yeah, really like how this looks. I was a little concerned from the promo pics about the collar area, if it's too turtleneckish, a little too high, but with some adjustments it looks pretty good. The hair looks good too. Nice blonde hair. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to clip on the shield. It's really easy. Just like that. And there he's carrying his shield like a backpack. I'm probably not going to pose him like this on the shelf though. Now, taking a look at the head sculpt in different lighting settings, so we can appreciate this great likeness of Chris Evans. Pretty much from any direction the light comes from, this head sculpt just looks great. So we're just kind of going around here. Real nice. I don't think the likeness is lost in any of these lighting settings. Wow. Yeah, fantastic. Alright, so here for another pose. Got him holding his hammer as well as Is he taking a look at the compass, or nah, he's probably checking out the picture of Peggy, as he does miss her. I think they corrected the size of this. I think it was smaller on the D23 version. Never did get that figure. But Hot Toys is listening to us customers, which is great. Here we have the 3 mouth plates, and let's choose the middle one here, the semi-angry, ready for battle. I just kind of feed it one of the sides, just kind of push, and then feed the other side, and then the magnet will hold it nice into place, and there he's ready. Careful when attaching these mouth plates, as it could damage the paint application on the faceplate. So here he's holding his broken shield. Love how that looks. Excellent. I'm definitely going to display him in the shelf. Something like this. The hammer just came to his hand and he's ready to fight Thanos. I love this version of the worthy Cap, as I like to call him. Now don't expect a whole lot of articulation on this guy. Shoulders and especially the legs don't spread out much, and ankle pivot is there, but yeah, as well as the bend. This is pretty much as he can bend the elbow. But here's another pose holding the broken shield and the hammer. I felt like he's a little stiff. Maybe I'm not pushing him enough yet, but my Civil War cap does articulate easier because of the suit. It's just softer material. But here I was just showing you the back of the neck. It does have that paint application of the hair. And it's kind of a bummer. I couldn't pose this guy reaching for the sky with the hammer, but I thought I'd do something semi-dynamic. He's on his knees and real angry. His shield is broken and just kind of gathering his energies. So I decided to put these two guys together one more time, utilizing the head sculpt on the Civil War body. I might do this. I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely a way to utilize this head sculpt, because I do like the look of Endgame Cap like this, but the head sculpt is so good I want to utilize it. And as you can see, no difference in height here. Maybe the hair is making up for it, but I don't think there's that much of a difference. Anyways, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as I enjoyed making it, and really enjoy this figure. So what are my final thoughts about this release? It's great. The head sculpt, needless to say, is fantastic. They did fix the strap on the shield as well as the compass. After the D23 release, many people were not satisfied. So Hot Toys listened and they gave us a great release. So if you're looking for just one Captain America figure, I think this is it. I'm totally loving this guy. So with that said, subscribe, like, and comment. Enjoy the path of collecting, and I will catch you guys next time.